Hi. Okay, so I met Niall tonight, and I saw Louis and Liam. And oh my gosh, they look amazing. Okay, Jules is on tiny chat, just so you all know. Anyway, so okay, I waited around at home until like I heard that they were at the Langham, and then we went there, and so we missed them going into the hotel. But like we were around the front, and then we heard that Harry had left out the back to like go and meet his family, ex-girlfriend. And so then we like went around to the back, but we also heard that they were going to like some bars on Quay Street. So we're waiting around the back for ages, and I was just like, this is gay. And so then we went to the bars because we were just like, well, what if they've already left? Because two of the vans, they like left. I reckon like I don't know what they did, but like they left. Probably just to confuse us. And then so me and Jessica went to like some of the bars on Quay Street to like see if they were there, but they weren't there. So we came back, and then we were just waiting around the back for like ages, and we started chatting to the security guard. He was funny. He kept like pretending that they weren't there, and then he would be like, oh no, because we escorted them, and then we're just like, you just admitted it. And he was like, no, I was talking about Elvis Presley or something, and we were like, try. And then Preston, one of the security guards, he's the one who was smoking with Zane in the window in Australia, that one. His name is Preston. So he came outside, and then he was like having a smoke, and we were just like talking to him, or like we tried to talk to him, but like he just kept quiet for like 2 minutes, and then he was like, yeah, I am the security guard, I know the boys, but I can tell you they're not coming out tonight, but they heard you guys singing before, and they were very thankful for that. And then we're like, oh my gosh. And then we're like, so I shouted out, I was like, who's your favorite? And then he was like, what? I don't have favorites. They're like brothers to me. And I was just like, that's so cute. And we're like, And then we're like, oh, you like their daddy or something. And then he was like, no, Paul's the daddy. I'm just the friend. And I was just like, oh, you can be their Uncle Preston. And he was like, okay. And then we asked if we could take our photo with him because he's nearly done with his singing. And then and he was like, what? Why do you want to take a photo with me? Because we're like, you're their security guard. And so we took a photo with him, and he went back inside. And then me and Georgia, another girl that I met there, we decided to go and try and get in because, like, YOLO. And so then we went around to the front, and we just walked straight in like we owned the place. And there was like the security guard like watching us, and like he came over and looked at us, and we went and sat down in the bar, and then a girl came over and she was like, hello, can I help you? And we're like, yeah, we'll just get a menu, thanks, we just want a drink. And then she was like, was that a wireless store? Like, you don't need to know about that. Anyway, and then so we're drinking our little drinks there, and then I see Louis and Liam walk up like behind the bar, because there was like another bar, and so then they like walk past, and so I was like, holy shit, it's Louis and Liam. And Georgia's like, what? And so then she like turns around and looks at me like, oh my gosh, I'm like fangirling, and like Louis sees me, and he kind of like smells like, you're not a guest of the hotel. And then they like go over to the elevators, and they press the button, and they'll like play fighting and stuff. And then they went into the elevators and went upstairs. We're just like, oh my gosh. And Liam looked at me as well before that. They looked at me, they know I exist. And then like 2 minutes later, Niall comes out as well, but we didn't know it was them. We saw like all these people, and it was like the entourage or whatever, and I like didn't recognize any of them. And then I saw Paul and Preston again, and I was like, that's Paul, that's Preston, oh my gosh, the blonde has to be Niall, because like you couldn't see him properly because he was like a bit far away, but then like you could see it, but he was being covered by people, so you couldn't really. I was like, no, that's Niall right there. And so then I like got out my phone, I was like trying to video him, and I'll upload that video later, but like you can hardly see him. But I think he was with Maura as well, I'm not sure. But then I was trying to video it, and then the security guard like stood in front of him so I couldn't video it, and he was like, no. And so then I was like, damn it. And so then I like turned it off. But then Niall looks over like around the security guard, and he was just like, and then I was like, and then Paul comes over, and he's like, okay, you guys can come over and say hi, but no photos or anything, okay? And we're like, okay. And so then we came over, and we're like, hi. And he was like, hey. And I gave him a hug. Oh my gosh, he smells like heaven, and his eyes are so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I cannot even with my life. Anyway, and so then we're like, hi, and he was like, you coming to the concert? We're like, yeah. And we're like, it's so cool. And oh my gosh, this is about to run out. And then they went up to the elevator and stuff, and that was it. And so then I went outside, and the video's about to run out, but yes, that was everything. Oh my gosh.